Hello all and welcome to our first official, proper, legit, real video of being back in the Philippines. Here is the pain. And today we are actually shopping. So if you watched a video that we made a couple of weeks ago, we mentioned about how we're going to buy some goods for the people who've lost everything from the Taal Eruption, and that means that we are coming to buy some food and coffee and all of the rest of it. We've got a lot of actual like aid stuff. We've got nappies, we've got toothbrushes, we've got toothpaste, and we're actually just coming to buy some rice and coffee, and they're gonna win. Rice and coffee and all the rest of it. So that's what we're here to do today, and we've got a little list that we've been given of people who've already visited, and they've gave us a list of items that are still needed. So we're going to take you with us and do a little shop. So far we have
5 big stacks of these, I think it's bihon, super noodles. So
the noodles, pancit noodles. We've got some sauces. And we've got some spaghetti noodles to go with the spaghetti sauce. We're going to go and find...
I'm going around there for dinner.
We're going to go and get some rice is next.
Yeah.
This is the rice we're looking for. So... 1,050. 1,050 for that one. 25 kg. Oh, there's more.
25 kilos ma'am, only 1,069.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So we're going to get 2 of these, 1,050, which is about £17. So we'll get 2. That's 50 kg of rice, and we'll get it on the way out because it's heavy. Let's see what else we've got. So we always see Filipinos eating these crackers, Sky Flakes. We threw a box to them in because they love them, don't they?
Party mix, big bucket of goodies.
A party mix. Yeah, do you want to get a party mix? We can get a party mix, why not?
I'm definitely...
And it's storage container as well when it's finished. 2 in 1. Chris is staying around for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, best believe that.
Okay. So... So we always see Filipinos eating these crackers, Sky Flakes. We threw a box to them in because they love them, don't they?
Party mix, big bucket of goodies.
A party mix. Yeah, do you want to get a party mix? We can get a party mix, why not?
I'm definitely...
And it's storage container as well when it's finished. 2 in 1. Chris is staying around for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, best believe that.
Okay. Alright, so we're going for another trolley because we found big massive bottles of water for 50 peso. So we're going to put the water and the rice together in the trolley, and then I think we're pretty much done, but we'll see. We'll probably find more stuff. We're thinking about these. We're going to get 10 of these and see what else we can get.
How much are they?
10 per sachet.
Probably want to get maybe like 20 or so.
There we go.
Right.
Finished. We've got some milk as well. Oh, I can't push the trolley and do the camera. There's our 2 loaded up trolleys. Our rice, our biscuits, our water, our milk, our noodles. Milk tea.
10 tons of noodles.
Got a bit of everything, haven't we? We can't feed the world, but we can feed some of them, eh?
So, 6... How much they come to? 4,000?
About 4.5, just between 4.5 and 5,000.
4.5, 4,000.
Yeah.
And we got the whole back of the car is literally just packed. There is
boxes of rice, boxes of food, packets of rice, bottles of water, boxes of biscuits.
And it's all thanks to you guys, because you watch the adverts and you click the adverts, which gives us the money, and which in turn helps the people, yeah, so.
And then also we've had money donations from people back in England, so when we get to our place we'll go through it all and we'll say what we got, because I want to make sure that the people who donated the money at home get to see what their money went on as well, what their money went into. So we'll go through everything. Oh, it's green.
So now guys, we're heading down to Batangas now, so it's gonna be a
road trip.
Boom, let's do this. After a wrong turn, we managed to find it. Google Maps lied to us, basically.
But you are blaming everyone.
No, Google Maps did actually lie to us, though.
It was my fault earlier, now it's Google Maps.
It did actually lie to us, though.
Are you just reading things wrong?
It sent us like 6 kilometers away.
You not reading it right.
You come off the motorway.
Your face like, no.
No, you come off the motorway early. And Google Maps lied to me. We made it though, guys. We made it. Finally.
Does anyone want a British guy? You can keep it.
I'm gonna get so many offers right now, you better be careful. Just checking in, guys. Checking in and...
Just checked in. Waiting for our room to be finished. And I'm ready to have a nap.
Been a long old drive.
It has.
The longest part of the drive was actually making the wrong stop, trying to find the hotel in actual Batangas.
Yeah. When we get into our room, I'm going to take the supply bag in that we brought from England. I'm going to go through it with you and show you what we've got for tomorrow so that we can distribute it to everyone and find out what address we need to go to. There's a few different evacuation centres still in Batangas. We kind of thought that we might have been a bit late and everyone would be sent back home by now, but actually if you live on the island or in a 7-kilometre radius of the island, you're not allowed back yet. So there's still a few evacuation centres in Batangas and we're going to go to one of them tomorrow. We've got somebody who I've been speaking to on Facebook, and she is a volunteer and she's been sending supplies down for weeks, and she said that if I go through what we've bought, tell her how much of it we've got, and she'll send us just one that will supply everyone with what they need, rather than going to somewhere where they've got 600 families and we can only help maybe like 50 to 100. It'll be quite disheartening to not help everyone, so that is the plan for the afternoon. Very warm, very tired. We've got a lot to prepare for tomorrow because I'm excited tomorrow to meet these people and give them what we've got.
We made it. We are in the room right about now, out of the sun. It's actually turned out really, really, really hot. So Cody's doing her DIY. She's filling the gaps in the air conditioning so no mosquitoes can come in. This is our room. Small but sweet. I haven't even seen the bathroom yet, so we're gonna go and see that together. Small, sweet. Does the job. I think we paid
£19.
£19, which is about 1,000 peso, maybe 1,050 peso. So it's not too bad. Close to the city. So I'm just gonna relax.
If you're rich, which we're not, you get a little garage with your room at the back. But we didn't pay for that. So we have to park outside like peasants. Like the peasants that we are. The grounds are lovely. It's an SM travel lodge. So you have to pull a toggle.
I'll do that.
It's nice though, it's nice and quiet. SM is on the other side of the building. And this is our full boot.
No room at the inn.
No room at the inn. And then no room at the back either because it's all just full of stuff. Stuff. Alrighty, so while Chris has been an absolute little gent and gone and got all the bags from the car, walked him up a flight of stairs, got the Wi-Fi password and sweated his little head off, I am going to go through our supplies bag, check the bed for bed bugs and go through everything that we've got. Now, first things first, we did plan on bringing over a suitcase. There was 2 problems with that. The suitcase ended up breaking, all of the sides of it cracked. It was a really old suitcase. We didn't have any other spares and we didn't really have the money to buy a new suitcase. If we did, then we would have been wasting the money that we could have spent on stuff over here. So we were donated a lot of supplies, and when I say a lot, I mean You know, we were donated 3 boxes that you would put from the supermarket, like what a supermarket would receive with multiple boxes inside to put out on the shelf. We were donated like 3 boxes of toothpaste of them. We were donated boxes and boxes of hygiene cleaning kits with shampoo that you don't need water to wash your hair with, and what else? Toothbrushes. They were bought by people. Chris is dead. Look.
Is Matt in it? Ah, that's what I did.
We have, I'm going to go through it, I'll show you, but the point is we were donated so much that we actually couldn't bring all of it over because there was just too much stuff. But what we are going to do is we've had a little chat about it, and because we have our house now, we're going to leave a lot of our own stuff in our house when we go back home to England, so that we don't have to carry as much stuff over with us. And I think that that'll free up a lot of space in our bags. And I think every year we're going to just bring over a load of stuff that we have, and that'll enable us to take them to orphanages, or just if we see people out and about in the street that have nothing, we can kind of just give them what we've got. So I think it's going to be our way of kind of giving back. It's something that we want to do regular, isn't it? So we've got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to go through some of it with you now. So let's get it all out and then we'll be back. Right, so like I said,
This is the stuff.
but this is quite a deceiving bag, isn't it? This is like
It's quite big.
12 kgs worth of stuff in this bag, and it's got pockets in like this. These are pockets then on the other side in there. That's a pocket that goes right the way down, and then there's a pocket in the back that goes down the back. Then there's all of this in sections. So I'm going to take it all out and say like who it's from and where we got it from and like all the rest of it. So we got my little mum. When there's another packet of these somewhere, went and got underwear for the kids because a lot of people said that clothes were donated, but nobody donated underwear. So there's new underwear. There is for age 7 to 8 boys, 12 to 13 years girls, and I think there's an 8 to 9-year-old girl as well, of knickers and little underpants. So we've got them. My gran and granddad bought 200 hair bubbles, because trust me when I say, in this heat, when you can't tie your hair up, it is the worst. So
Plus the Filipino boys do love top knots.
top knots, yeah. So we have an assortment of 200 hair bubbles, hair ties, whatever we call them in this country. Now, this was the only issue with the toothpaste, is there was so much toothpaste donated, but it doesn't weigh a lot when it's tube by tube. But when you have them all together, it took up a lot of weight, which meant that we then couldn't bring other stuff in because we would have had the space but not the weight. So we had to just bring over as many as we could fit.
But guys, this stuff, like, it lasts forever. Like,
it does, and it'll probably like be like a tube to a family or something like that, and they would all just share it, because over here they actually don't use like tubes of toothpaste the way we do. They get sachets, and the sachet, we bought a sachet once and it lasted us like what, 3 days, something like that. So a lot of people have been donating the sachets, whereas we've actually got like 100ml tubes of toothpaste.
it's actually the best toothpaste we've ever
we've
got.
used one, haven't we? Like, not from this pile, we brought one over in our own bag for ourselves, but it is really good toothpaste. And this was donated by, in my local area there is it's called a social supermarket, and it's like a community house in one of the little towns near my home. And what they do is they get a lot of items donated, or they source a lot of items and they sell it in their social supermarket for really cheap, which helps out the local communities on the estates and all of the families. They also do other activities within the house as well on a daily basis, but I know that they run a social supermarket, and these are some of the items that they had. So Waitrose toothpaste, and they donate.
Waitrose, guys.
Waitrose
we
now.
can't even afford Waitrose.
Waitrose in England is the most expensive supermarket shop, and we would never ever buy there, would we? Because
I've never had Waitrose toothpaste,
anything.
ever.
We've never had Waitrose anything. We just don't buy from Waitrose. It's just it's so expensive. So they donated 3 boxes of this, and I think there was 35 toothpastes per box or something. So we've brought over, I think this is actually a box and a half of toothpaste, so we brought that. We've got another box and a half which we'll bring over next year. I did tell them that would happen. They said they were fine with that, so we'll bring over the rest of it next year. They also donated these. Now I'm going to open the box and show you what they are.
Oh, shampoo.
So, it's a towel off. It basically means that you don't need water to be able to have this shower or wash your hair. So it's actually amazing. I was really impressed with this. I wanted to keep them all for myself. I'll have to buy some when I go home. So you get these little tablets. Let me open it. These little tablets.
Yep.
And this is actually material. It's not a tablet, it's a material. So you would take this, and then you would take this one, which is the body wash. And you pour it onto your tablet, and this expands and it becomes like a body flannel, like to wash your body with. I'm not going to do it because it's going to waste one, but you get 4 body wash material flannels in a box. You get the body wash.
Can you reuse them?
Which these?
The actual flannel tablets?
It just says, it doesn't say that you can't.
Yeah, I think you can reuse
You
them.
probably can.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, reusable.
Oh, happy days. There you go.
So they are small and easy to carry, safe and chemical free. They're lightweight, convenient and reusable.
Nice.
So that is them. The shampoo one you just put in your hair, massage it into your roots, and then you towel dry it and just let it dry, and it's meant to make your hair clean, and it smells like apples. It's actually really nice. Smell.
Oh, that does smell nice.
Smell nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the community house, I think they've got another name. I'm gonna find their name because it's a new. I used to go to the community house place that donated all of this years and years ago, and they changed their name, or there's a new section of it. So I'm gonna get the name of that, and I'm gonna put it in the description in case anyone in my area watches this and they want to know who's donated what. So they also donated the toothpaste, many boxes of these.
There's going to be a lot of towels.
Many boxes, and
Lot of
there's
towels.
4 in each box, so obviously that is
Almost like a box of family-ish.
I think there was only like 6 boxes or 4 boxes that I couldn't fit in the case, but again I'll bring them over next year. I promise I'm not going to use them. The other thing is, so these all came in their own boxes, but they took up a lot of space. And one thing that everyone said the people who were affected by Taal needed the most was first aid kits, plasters, alcohol wipes, bandages, things for the small burns that they had on their arms, stuff like that. And the house that donated these things also donated, and I'm really not exaggerating when I say this, probably about 200 first aid kits. So we
had to take them all out the cases.
All out of the boxes. And the only ones that we left behind were about 3 boxes which didn't actually come in packets, and we didn't have any packets to put them in. But you can see, like, they just
There
go
is
on and on and
absolutely
on. There are
loads
hundreds of them. So we've got a lot of first aid kits to give out. Another thing that was noted that people said is literally in short supply. Now this is for 2 reasons. Now obviously it was for the Taal volcano eruption from the dust in the air, which is face masks. Now we couldn't get N95, is that what they're called?
They were so expensive.
They were so expensive because as soon as this happened and we bought these, everything went up in price because of the coronavirus outbreak, so everyone was buying mask upon mask. So we have 300 face masks.
Just normal face masks.
Just the regular medical face masks. And these were donated, paid for and bought by a lady by the name of Joanne. She was going to order them herself, but we couldn't figure out a mutual time to meet up and collect them, so she just gave me the money and I ordered them, and we have 300 of them, so we've got 6 boxes of 50 there. Another thing that everyone said was needed was feminine napkins. In England we call them sanitary pads, and we have loads. Again, these were bought by my gran and granddad and donated by them, and I think they bought like 5 packets of them, and I managed to fit in 2 packets of them, but each packet had I think like 25 or 30.
Oh wow, so you got about 50 or 60?
Yeah, maybe 40, 50 of them.
Nice, good
so
stuff.
There's a lot there. There's some more here.
Oh god.
See? There's some more here. We've got soap.
Oh, we've got untold amounts of soap.
No, I couldn't find that bag.
Oh, could
but
you
we'll bring
not?
them next time, yeah,
Oh,
because
no.
they'll be somewhere. But these are from last year that when we stay in hotels, we collect the soap so that when we run out of our own shower gel.
Like so. There is soaps. All that come in the hotel, they will be going.
So yeah, we received these when we checked into this hotel. So this is shampoo, and then some more soap here. So every time we stay in a hotel, we just keep the soaps in case we run out of our own shower gel on our trip. And we always end up going home with about 200
Absolute.
soap.
About 10 kg worth of soap.
So we've got loads that was in our case from last year that we brought over. There was a comb in there, so we've brought that as well. And then from this hotel here, pass us the rest of the stuff there. And then there's 2 toothpastes underneath as well.
Wow, that actually gave quite a lot. You get toothbrushes as well.
So this is all from this hotel that we've just checked into now. So they've just given us these 2 soaps, but they've also given us these 2 soaps, so they can go tomorrow. Shampoos, they can go here with this. And my gran and granddad also bought, and we had
A gazillion
spare
toothbrushes.
toothbrushes.
How many you got? Wow.
Oh
Is
my
that
gosh,
like
she
50?
literally came back with hundreds and hundreds of toothbrushes. And she had loads in her cupboard, and she went, "Oh love, you can take them because me and granddad have got no teeth." I don't know why we got so many toothbrushes. So she gave us, I don't know why, but we had these 2 toothbrushes in our cases. I think we must have bought them somewhere because we didn't know that we had our toothbrushes. We didn't use them. So we may as well give them as well. And then also from like staying in hotels, there's some toothbrushes here. And then all of the colourful ones, they're from my gran and granddad. So we have got a lot of toothbrushes.
I swear you've got nappies in there as well.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's of loads.
There's actually quite a lot of stuff in there, guys.
There's a lot.
It's quite deceiving how much
bag.
stuff you fitted in there, to be fair.
It's a deceiving bag. I'm a good packer. Now we have nappies. So these are Pampers.
Pampers?
Pampers nappies. Again, donated by the same house that donated the toothpaste and the shampoo body washes. I actually went there 2 days before we flew to say thank you because I didn't actually know the people who donated. They spoke to my gran. My gran went to the social supermarket. My gran is my grandmother, if nobody knows what a gran is. But she went to the social supermarket, and it was just after Taal had erupted, and we said straight away that we was going to do this. And they said, "Oh, have you heard about this in the Philippines?" And my gran went, "Oh yeah, Cody's going over with her boyfriend. They're going to take some stuff over to help the people who have been evacuated." And instantly, within 5 seconds, they were like, "Oh, we'll get you some stuff. Wait there, wait there." And they came back with a crate. A crate of like first aid kits alone, and then all of the other stuff as well. And my gran came back in the car, and she was like, "Wait until you see the car, what's been donated." So I went back 2 days before we flew to say thank you to them, and I tell them how grateful I was and like what it meant for us and all the rest of it. And the guy who worked there, he was like, "Oh, do you want some more? We've got more." And the woman was going, "Do they like chocolate? You can take some chocolate." But I didn't want to risk the chocolate because I didn't want it to melt or go funny and then make everybody ill. And he was just like, "We've got nappies. Would nappies be useful?" And I said, "Yeah, nappies would be useful, but we've got no more space." And he was like, "I'll give you them anyway, and whatever you can't fit, take it next year, don't worry." And he gave me 4 boxes of nappies, which had like 50 nappies in each box.
That's crazy.
So he gave us them as well. And they also said, which is literally the most amazing thing, he also said, "From this point on, we know that you go to the Philippines every year, and when you go, I want you to give us a month's notice so that we can start collecting items for you. And every time you go over and you want to take some stuff, come to us and we'll donate you a load of stuff, because the stuff that you would take over there, a lot of it we don't shift over here. So the first aid kits, the nappies always go, but we always get nappies in. The toothbrushes, so actually these toothbrushes that we got from our hotel today have got a mini toothpaste and a toothbrush in, and they offered us a load of these.
Oh,
but
okay.
because we already had the toothpastes and the toothbrushes, and because my gran actually went out and bought these out of her own money, I would rather have brought these over first,
Yeah.
and then next time
We'll take
we can
them
get
over,
these
yeah.
because they'll be donated. So they were very, very, very generous and donated like packets of nappies, and I couldn't fit the boxes of nappies in, so I had to take them all out separately and put all the nappies in. So we've got all kinds of nappies down here, and I think they're for like small babies because they're quite little, but I did have all different sizes, but I couldn't bring them all over, which was unfortunate.
Wow, you still put quite a lot in there though.
Yeah, here's the other packet of underwear, age 7 to 8. So there's that, and then there's one more pocket somewhere. I'm sure there is another pocket.
At least that bag come in handy for something. Because I bought it and we never used it.
Never used it, did we? Here we go, here's one piece down the back. So this is everything that we brought over with us. You seen today, obviously we went shopping, so all of this I wanted to get it out and show everyone what we brought over with us, because a lot of this stuff was donated. Me and Chris never actually went out and bought these specific items. All of these items were donated by people, by my family, by people who know us, even people who don't know us, like the people who gave us these things. Like, I've never met them before.
Don't forget Loz's Leisure contributed to.
Getting there.
My man
getting
Loz.
there. But I wanted to show the stuff that we brought, because all of this was donated. Actually, items were given to us, and they knew exactly what we were going to do with it, where we were going with it, and I was really pleased that people wanted to get involved. So that's what we brought. Today, we went to the supermarket and we had money donated to us as well for the people who didn't have anything to give. Loz's Leisure. Did I say that right? I did.
You're
Last
terrible.
time I said Loz's Leisure, that's why. Loz's Leisure donated money, and also another family member of mine donated £50, and that was to go towards the car hire, and also to get a few food items, because she knew that we were going to hire the car to drive down to drop this stuff off. So the £50 from my auntie, and also the money from Loz, we bought food items and water with. So that came to just under 5,000. Whatever we paid, whether we paid the money for the car out of our YouTube money, or whether we paid the money for the food items out of our YouTube money, and vice versa, all of the money from the people who donated, that all went on the food, and then the car money will come out of our YouTube money, and whatever else we kind of get in between will all go on that as well.
If there's a little bit of, like, depending on how the actual area is where we're going tomorrow, the people are, we might be able to make another pass through on the way back once we've finished the end of our Bickle trip,
get a couple of bits,
and just
because
pass through.
Also, the other thing is as well, obviously, like, we get paid monthly on YouTube, so depending on kind of where we go and what's needed and all the rest of it, then we can kind of like go back and visit these people and see. So today we bought 50 kg of rice. We bought 5 triple packs of, was it triple or was it 5?
You got the bihon, right?
Yes, so we got the noodles, but they were like, I think you get 5 extra large.
They were big.
Of 5. And then we also got spaghetti with the spaghetti sauce. And we got 40 litres of water. We got a party size box of biscuits. We got milk tea sachets, because the Nescafe, they only had small sachets, singular sachets, which were quite expensive, and we wanted to get as much with the money that we've been donated as possible, so we ended up opting for the milk tea. We got 5 litres of long life milk. There wasn't any more big bottles, so we just took the last 5. What else? I think that was it.
The woman on the till said we're having a fiesta.
She said, "Are you having a fiesta? Are you having a party? This is lots of food." I asked them for a discount, but they said no, because we told them what we were buying it for, and I thought if they give us a discount, then I can go and get more food with the discounted money that they give us. But she said no. so that wasn't very fair. But yeah, we got a lot of food. Like, the back of the car was full. I don't think we really could have fitted much more in without blocking the view from the back of the car. The boot was full. We've got all of this stuff, and to be honest, I know it's not going to help absolutely everybody, but these kind of things, for example, they can be shared. These things, they've got 4 per box that can be shared. These can be shared between loads of people. We've literally got hundreds of these. Toothbrushes, obviously they can't. Soap can. Nappies, they're only unfortunately able to be used once, and sanitary products are only able to be used once, but I know that it'll make a difference even if it's just for a short time, and that's what it was for, wasn't it? It was just to help make people's life a little bit easier for the amount of time that it lasts for. So
got to do our little bit.
Yeah.
We come to the Philippines every year, so we enjoy the country, so we have to give a little bit back. It's only fair.
Yeah, I think that was the most important thing. Was I don't think it's right to visit a country and see the best of it while you know that there are people from the country living the worst of it. So sometimes going and seeing the hardship of the country gives you it makes you a little bit more humble to your trip. So this was our way of kind of doing what we can, and hopefully it comes in useful, and I'm actually really looking forward to being able to do it regularly. Obviously not everyone from Taal is going to need this help on a regular basis, but there is always people out there who is going to need some form of help, and we have got plenty of stuff here and at home to give away. So we definitely had a lot of clothes as well. Anyone who did donate clothes, don't worry, they will come over. They just didn't make it on this trip because of the suitcase situation and the space and the weight, and we thought that clothes are easy to come by. A lot of people from here donated clothes, but this kind of stuff, especially like these, for example, I think these are perfect for this kind of situation. The body wash and the shampoo.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a showerless shower. I think they're really important things to make it. So everything at home will make its way over here at some point, just not this year, unfortunately. But we just wanted to share with you what we've got so far.
Just wanted to say as well that a lot of people, I suppose, take a lot of money out of the country when they do like YouTube and stuff. But we aim to, anything we earn for YouTube pretty much goes back into the country one way or another.
Yeah.
So any sort of money that we get for the next month, we'll probably end up donating another big batch of stuff. So hopefully every time you guys watch the adverts and click on the adverts, it generates money, and that money goes back to your fellow countrymen and women.
Are we going to finish here?
For now, and then we'll start again tomorrow.
Alright then, well, thank you very much for watching, everyone. The next video will be up in a day or two. We hope that you enjoy watching, because I'm really excited yet nervous to do tomorrow's video because I have no idea what to expect. See you tomorrow.
Peace.